here do you mean to say legitimizing means they accept that this is happening, or they
Yes.
don't? Yeah. So I think the church recognizes the issue of love jihad, and it does so because we've seen the amount of young girls that have been affected. I remember one of the earlier reports that came out on love jihad, which was around in 2008. There were over 500 girls who had filed complaints, and the church had collected this information. But where legitimizing begins is when uh, where legitimizing begins is when the church leaders, religious leaders, the missionaries, the educated people within these religious folds actually come up and call out issues that have an impact on our social fabric or have an impact on our country per se. Having said that, I think on one hand, they accept that this is happening in a place like Kerala. But on the other hand, I have also heard and read reports, and I haven't had the privilege of traveling to these areas, but I have read enough reports that say that in areas like Kanyakumari or southern Thiruvananthapuram, there are Christian boys who are being funded to attract Hindu girls, to convert them. It is called Love Cross, which has been created in the same, which is a reflection of Love Jihad. Unlike Kerala, where they are up in arms against this because it is affecting them directly, in other places, I find they're employing the same fraudulent tactics. And that to me then brings down the value of you standing up against something that is illegal, that is a human rights violation, only when it is affecting you. When it affects somebody else, that is not an issue for you. So, I don't know whether saying legitimize that they are legitimizing these things or these situations is actually entirely correct, because they're only legitimizing it where they are being affected. They're not legitimizing it where they're not being affected. I'm sure if you were to ask a church leader about love cross in these areas, he'd say it isn't happening. Now, this is not just a moral obligation. To be able to call a spade, irrespective of your religious affiliation and loyalty, is a question of national duty and national importance. And by remaining silent or turning a blind eye, it just widens the fault lines again in our social fabric in our country, which should be a primary concern for everyone who lives within the geographical boundaries and civilizational fold of Bharat.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.